Every teacher once in their lifetime will have like one of his or her favorite class or his or her favorite school. And this was my favorite school and my favorite class, because like I'll say, my boss and the school paved a way, a strong way for me to be the teacher or the man I am today. If today is your first time here on this channel, please kindly do me a favor and subscribe to this channel. Like this video and comment below. A couple of days ago, I made a video about why you shouldn't teach at a training center or a training school or a language school in China. A language school or a training center was one of the schools, one of the best schools, to work and to get money because of the working schedule and everything. But because of the government rules and everything, it tends to be on the other side, and most of the schools close down and everything. But today, even though I made that video and I told you guys that if you get like a training center, rather look for like a kindergarten or public school than a training center. But there are still some of the training centers out there who are looking for teachers, and as I'm speaking, I'm still teaching a training center because I'm still in China, so I know which of the training centers not to teach and which of them to go and teach. So today I'm gonna let you guys know everything you need to know about a training center, every detail, in the contract, in the classroom and everything, the working hours and everything you should expect. I have been teaching for a training school for almost 4 years now, and then I have acquired a lot of knowledge and everything, and I love the training centers. One, let's talk about the contract and the working hours. For a teacher to work for a training center, you get mostly 1 year or 2 years contract. It depends on like how you will negotiate with the school. And mostly the training centers, sometimes they pay, a lot of money than sometimes the kindergarten or the public schools, Why? Because the training center is owned and established by, like a person, not like the public or something. Sometimes like two or more people will come together and they say, okay, let's establish this training school, and they will establish it, and they will look for a foreign teacher and hire you. So mostly they pay more, and the work and everything is handled and managed by them. So unless like maybe the school is so huge and they will have like a supervisor, like a foreign supervisor or a Chinese supervisor, so this is how the training centers have been established in China mostly. So to work for this, probably you get like your 1 year contract, and when you get a contract, they will give you the details about your work. If you don't know anything about ESL contracts, please you can go and check my other video about ESL contracts. But for the training school, this is how it goes. Mostly, as I said, they pay more. So for a native teacher, mostly you're gonna get like $4,000 to $6,000 for the training centers, and for non-native teachers, probably you're gonna get like around $2,000 to like $4,000. It depends on your experience. Sometimes they will start like 2,000, 1,800, 1,500. It's okay for the first teachers, for those who are coming to China for the first time. But if you're an experienced teacher in China, probably you're gonna get higher and better salary. So this is the salary part. And for the working hours, mostly, the reason why I love this is that because I made a lot of money working for the training schools. You go to work sometimes from 2 o'clock to 8 p.m. or sometimes it's like 3 o'clock to 9 p.m. Sometimes even 3 o'clock to 8 p.m. And the one I work for, I always go to work at 3 o'clock, and I'll finish my work at 9 o'clock. And for this, if you have a good boss, sometimes he or she will even organize what they call a public school or kindergarten for you to work as your part-time. So imagine if you are earning like $4,000 there, you can earn like $2,000 from your part-time, and you're gonna get like almost 6,000. And if you're a native and you are earning like 6,000, you're gonna get part-time like maybe 3K and $8,000 or 9,000. So the training center is actually one of the best to teach, but because of the policies, and everything is, on the other hand, but it's okay, you can still give it a try. So this is for the working hours, and after like the working hours, mostly for weekends is their busy days, because as I said about it, they work like from 3 o'clock to 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock during the weekdays, and weekends you have to go to work like maybe 8 o'clock morning to like 8 o'clock p.m. Or sometimes 8 to 6 p.m. For me, I go to work from 8 to 6 p.m. 8 o'clock in the morning to 6 p.m. and it's okay. So for weekends, you're gonna be busy, but you have 2 off days during the weekdays, maybe Monday and Tuesday, or Wednesday and Thursday, or it depends. They will just schedule your off days for you. And for this one, one thing is that sometimes they don't have public holiday. They have the public national holidays, but they don't have like such a long holiday like the kindergartens and so on. So if you don't want to work for a long time, then don't choose the training school. But during like winter and summer, they pay extra money, because everyone is, on holiday. And if you want to work, they pay extra for that. So that is also one good thing about it. And the classroom is one of the best classes. Before I will continue, always when I talk about the training centers, I get so emotional, and because of one of my best class. So before I will continue about the class and everything, I have a video I want you to watch, and you watch the video, then let's talk about it. This was the starting of our class, and it was the time for me to know them, and it was the time for them also to know me. So I try to do everything I can, to make them happy. One good thing about teaching at the training center is that, you can do everything you want to do in the class with your local teacher. If you want to dance, you can dance with them, whatever you want to do. So what I wanted to do is to make them happy, even though they were learning, It wasn't like always like maybe coming to school to learn. So it was coming to have fun and learn. And none of them were able to resist a day of not coming to school, because they feel like when they come to my class, I'm like maybe a joker more than even like the movies they're watching home, So let's keep on watching this. This is the entire 1 year short video like I had with them, and it was full of magic and full of fun. So watch it and learn something from it. It's so nice and super cool.
One, two, three. One right. One right.
Spring, summer, autumn, and winter.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket.
So if you watch that video, you can see it was so lovely, you know, with those young kids and everything. This was one of my best jobs I have ever had in China, you know, for my entire career in China. And my boss was super good, the kids, the parents, you know, and I was the first like colored person in that school, but they welcomed me, and you know, it was so nice. When I was leaving the school, most of the parents cried, you know. They came to my classroom, and I will let you watch that video later, to give me cake and everything, you know, a whole lot of things. I couldn't know even what to do, you know. So let's talk about the classroom. Mostly training centers have like 10 to 12 kids, you know, sometimes 8, you know, in the class. And with this, you have your Chinese teacher, you know, in the classroom, and they don't have a lot of kids, you know. So if you don't want to go to the kindergarten and the public school where they have like about 20 or more kids, the training center is the best. And during this, you teach, and the local teacher assists you. It's like the kindergarten, but here, she will definitely, the local teacher, either being a man or a woman, you know, will definitely assist you, and you make like a sentence, phrase, or whatever. He or she will translate everything for the case, you know. And for this, mostly they have all their coursework design, their flashcards, everything. So you have to check their coursework and their, you know, what do you call it, their lesson plans. Then you go to the classroom and teach. It's not hard at all. It's not difficult. All that you have to do is that play games with them. They love games. When you watch the video, you select play games, make it fun, let them love you, you know, do everything, you know, you can to let them, you know, love you, you know. So that is for the classroom, and it's so lovely, you know. As I started with them, they cannot, you know, speak proper English, but we teach them hello, teach them what's your name and everything. I did, you saw from the video. So teaching at the training center is one of the, you know, one of the greatest thing to do in China, or as an ESL teacher. And I wish if the government gonna ease, you know, the rules for the training centers, I would even advise everyone to go for a training school, you know, because you have your free time to earn that extra money. And the classroom, you don't have to, you know, worry. You don't give homework, you don't give anything. They have the coursework to do the online homework, and the local teacher is responsible to check the homework, you know. So all that you do is prepare and go to the classroom and teach and have fun, do everything, you know, with them. And like they don't, most of the training centers, they will not come and check if you can teach. They will not come and, you know, check a lot of things. And these training centers are most of the schools that hire, like, even if you have never taught before, they will even hire you to come and teach, you know, because they know it's just, you know, have fun with the kids and everything. So if you want to teach the training center, I will also advise you to go for it, but be careful and check, do some background check, go to, you know, crossword and check their, you know, their eligibility and everything. Try to ask them if they can give you some foreign contacts in the school and speak to them. How is this training center going, you know? And for you to know, like, if they are moving well, if it's okay, if the government is not giving them stress and so on, because a lot of training centers have closed down. That is why I made that video that you shouldn't teach at a training center. But if you want to teach, it's a good chance, you know. If you get any offer and they want to hire you, please go for it. Don't just say I don't want to go for the training center because of the government rules, because I'm still teaching at a training center. It's been tough for them, but we are still moving on, you know. So if you want to do it, I will encourage you to do it, and it's so lovely. You watch the video, and you know, the next video you're gonna see how the parents, you know, did welcome me and do everything when I was leaving the school. Most of them cried. They are still expecting me to come, and I wish I can go back. You know, it was just 1 or 2 reasons we left that school, but it's lovely, you know. So you just watch how they did, you know. For me, when that was my last day at work when I was leaving the school. So let's watch that one. Wow. All right. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it a lot. You know, it was so fun and everything. I love those kids, you know, and everything, and it was nice. So that is all for today. If you want to go for a training center, as I said earlier, I will encourage you to go for it. If you don't want to go for it, it's okay. If today is your first time here, please don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to comment below. If anything bothers you about a training center or which school to choose, don't forget to comment below, and you know, I will guide you and let you know which one to choose and which one not to, you know. That is all for today. Really appreciate your time and everything. Bye bye. Zai Jian. Ciao ciao. See you next time. Bye.